Hi, I'm Brandi Iberia Austin. I am the author of the short story, The Adventures of Cephus and Andy. That story is actually featured in the compilation book project called Colorful Patchwork. I think it shows up backwards that way, but it's called the Colorful Patchwork, and I've been designated as the featured author on today. And so I'm supposed to tell you a little bit about myself and a little bit about my story. And I wanted to have some type of fancy background, but unfortunately you guys get my car because the one thing I can say about me is that I wear many hats. I do many things, and so becoming a children's or a published children's book author is one of the new things that I've done, and it's been a really exciting journey. I'm also the founder of the Alliance of Creative Authors and Illustrators, and that was the actual organization that put this book together, that sought out the authors and the illustrators to come together and put together this great project. Myself, along with Eddie Rutledge and Helly LaPlante, played a pivotal role in making this come to pass. But my story, The Adventures of Cephus and Andy, I actually wrote when I was a little kid. I maybe was, I don't know, 10? Like literally, and I fell in love with those characters, and I knew that at some point in my adult life, or just in my life at some point, that I would tell their story. And so when you read my story, you'll see it's to be continued, and it's really just an adventure. And I'll tell you, I'll give you a little, I guess a little peek into it. I'll say that it involves a time machine. I'll say that. So really fun stuff for kids, really of all ages. I'm the type of person where I still watch cartoons to this day. I watched Rio 2 last night. So, I mean, hey, even if you're an adult, you could potentially read this book and get something out of it. But it's just a great way to unite people in the name of literature, in the name of literacy, to know that there's some other things that we can do outside of being on our phones and on Facebook and all those types of things. I'm not knocking those things, because I absolutely am a little addicted myself to it. But you know, there's some other things that we can do with our families to expand our brains a little bit, to do a little bit more. So I encourage you to go out and purchase the book, The Adventures. Well, The Adventures of Cephus and Andy is my story, but the book itself is, again, it's called The Colorful Patchwork. It's backwards, so you really can't see it, but it's called the Colorful Patchwork, and you can get it Amazon.com. You can get it on Books A Million. You can find it at Author House, and so many other things, so many other places, just online, just google.com and Google The Colorful Patchwork, and it'll come up. So I don't want to belabor, you know, but that's a little bit about who I am. But definitely log on to www.acaiunites.wordpress.com. and you can learn a little bit more about the other authors that are featured in this book, a little bit more about the Alliance, and a little bit more about me. So I thank you so much for your time, and I hope that you pick it up, buy it, please. Okay, thanks, bye.